Welcome back, my friends. Back with another unboxing video. This is something I've been waiting for since May 10th. I went ahead and placed another Ultrasabers mystery box order. This time I got 3 lightsabers, partly because I heard a story or a myth that if you order 3 or more, your chances of getting one with sound go up. So hopefully that happened. I think it was like $225 shipped. And like I said, I ordered it May 10th. And it came a couple days ago. I've been really busy, so I wasn't able to make the video immediately, but I'm gonna do it a little different because I did open up the end here just to kind of look to see if they wrapped it the way they used to wrap it. I don't know if for those of you that aren't familiar with it, they would take like butcher paper and wrap the hilt. The blades would all come separated from the hilt, and they would be in their own little cellophane bag. And then the hilts would be individually wrapped in this like brown butcher paper, and they would have like notes written on it. If you saw, like, it'll say like abbreviations of what the hilt model was and that kind of thing. And then you would take that butcher paper off, and it would reveal the hilt. So a lot of these unboxing videos on YouTube you'll see look like that. Well, since coronavirus and since the last Star Wars movie, since around that time frame, they've been slammed with orders. That's the only thing I can think of. My first, if you guys remember, my first unboxing Star Wars video, which I'm going to put the link right up here. You guys check that out. The lightsaber came fully assembled. I just pulled it out of the box, took the bubble wrapper off from around it. The hilt was already in place. Everything was already in place. So I don't know if it makes them easier to ship that way and just crank them out. But I did, like I said, open up the end and saw that they look like they're fully assembled again. And they're all like bubble wrapped together with the hilts all exposed. Isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it does mean that I don't know if they have sound or not until I turn them on. That being said, I'm going to unbox each of them individually, and I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'm going to take this blanket here, the Star Wars blanket, because it's appropriate, and I'm going to put it over the lightsabers one by one. I am going to do them individually so that they each get their own time, you know, in the limelight. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back after I open this box. Just like last time, they send you a little piece of paper or pamphlet that tells you a little bit about the saber, and inside are the Allen keys to tighten the blade. They did include all 3 of them inside with business cards and all that, so they're kind of saving space by putting all 3 of the Allen keys in that bag. All right, everybody, the moment you've been waiting for. I am about to reveal the newest addition to my Ultrasaber collection, and I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys first, and then turn the lights out, ignite the blade, turn the lights back on, and then give you the rundown on what it looks like, you know, in the light, so you guys can kind of tell what the blade looks like. So here we go. All right. Now, I did see that it was black whenever I put it underneath, you know, the blanket, but I have not turned it on or anything. So we're about to enjoy this together. And here it is. I'm not sure what model this is. I know the one I got, I looked it up afterward and found out that it was a Dominic's V4 or V3, one of them, I can't remember which one. But this one has windows in the emitter, just like my first one. I love that, it's a great touch. And I think it's an upcharge, so right off the bat, I think it's $5 more than 75 bucks. So definitely got my money back. And it's a lot lighter. This thing is so much lighter than my first one. I can swing this thing with one hand easily and not feel like I'm gonna hurt my wrist or anything. Another big difference is it's not completely one color. The emitter has a little bit of silver in it, and the actual lower part of the handle has like silver rings, almost like Luke's saber in Return of the Jedi. I can index my hand immediately on it, and this is definitely a double-handed saber, or a hand and a half, I think is what it's actually called. The button, the activator button, is not like my first one. The first one that I had, I actually have it right here. So this one actually has a flush button. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like a flush button. So when you hit the button, you can actually feel it go inside this, you know, compartment or whatever this is. With the new one, it is not flush. It is actually like the eye of it is inside. So I need to use the tip of my finger to click it on. I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure what that difference is. I don't know if it's a functional thing or if it's just an aesthetic thing. Let me know in the comments below. I'm eager to see 2 things. Does it have sound? And what color is the blade? Not necessarily in that order. I'm gonna have Ash turn the lights off, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn this bad boy on, and we'll see what happens. So don't go anywhere. I'm about to show you guys the nitty gritty. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, no sound. It's a bit of a bummer, but I mean, it's fine. I got these for actual dueling and sparring and you know, for looks, so I didn't really need to have the sound. That's what those Masterclass or forget what Hasbro calls them now, Signature Series or whatever, that's what those are for. These I'm going to be using to practice with. So it's a green blade. I think it's awesome. It does kind of accent or complement the darker hilt, because green is obviously a Jedi color, and you think dark hilt, you think it's a Sith saber. But yeah, it looks fine to me. I don't know how it looks on camera. Hopefully it looks as amazing as the red one did in the first video. But yeah, this thing is awesome. It's as awesome as the other one. I'm not disappointed. I know that the wait time for this was significant, and I will definitely get back with you on that. I'm going to turn the lights back on, and we'll talk a little bit more about this bad boy. Alright, so with this lightsaber, obviously I'm going to turn it on now. Probably looks a lot different because there's more light in here, but I think it's cool. I did have a bit of a rough time getting a hold of Ultrasabers. They did have a bunch of orders according to them and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I'm sure coronavirus had something to do with it, but I don't know if there was anything else that caused them to be swamped. But it did take a lot longer than my first one did to come in, so I had to wait quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, I still feel the same though. It's well worth the wait. I do feel like this thing is going to be awesome to fight with and awesome to use for cosplays and stuff like that. I mean, it sucks. It really does. And in the first video, I had a bunch of comments saying, you know, it's been 5 weeks, it's been 8 weeks, no contact. I emailed them, nothing, you know, and you guys, I feel you 100%. I contacted them probably 4 or 5 times. And I think I ordered this during one of the MCU recordings over on Holden's channel. And it's been a long time because we're almost done with the MCU. So, but yeah, I mean, for you guys out there, I'm so sorry. And I still feel the same way. It's well worth the wait. I don't think you guys should cancel your orders. It will get to you, I promise. They're not going to shaft you on that. Definitely reach out to them, info@ultrasabers.com or shipping@ultrasabers.com. And just be patient, guys. It sucks. I know coronavirus is impacting the world in many different ways. And this one, although it's just purely entertainment, it's not really that important. It still affects, you know, us. And especially with our morale, trying to be happy in such dark times and trying to find things to do to occupy our time and, you know, our psyche. I totally get it. And I'm going to repeat myself. Guys, it's well worth the wait. Do not stress yourselves out over it. When you get it, you'll know exactly what I mean. And for those of you who have YouTube channels or any other kind of social media platform, let me know. I would love to see your unboxing videos. My first one did pretty well on my channel, so I went ahead and wanted to do a second one for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to do some close-up shots of the saber. And yeah, that's going to cover it for this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel. It'll really help me out a lot. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. You guys take it easy.